All right, guys, so here it is. New and improved setup. I pulled out the LVL and I put in a piece of hemlock. I got an extra carriage bolt there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I restructured underneath this just to keep that metal intact with another piece of hemlock. And I have enough room for this to turn with the clearance in slow. I mean, I can clear that out more, it's no big deal, but it's even in the middle of the boat, the transom here. So a little messy, got a little grease around there and spooge. It's sitting level. Yeah, this piece I kind of second thought, this transom that I had made. One of the reasons why was because I was smacking these pieces of wood off this log over here of the scrap, and they were just breaking. Like just whacking them up gently on the corner of this log, and all these pieces were breaking. So I just took the, see? So I kind of felt like that wasn't going to hold the motor in, especially because I put bolts through them and stuff. That's a weak point. This is a piece of the original wood on the back, which hindsight wasn't in horrible shape, but it was still flexing pretty good. This will stop all the flexing now. So for like 15, 20 bucks, I bought a 14-foot because that's all they had, hemlock. I didn't treat it with anything. Maybe down the road I will. But at this point now, I want to paint it on the inside and let this boat float. Let's see if it floats. Let's see how it sits. Where's the water level? Like, are we going to have a water level here? We're going to have a water level here, you know? If we're going to have a water level here, we're going to only have 2 inches for water that's going to come in, right? What do you guys think? Where do you think the water edge is on this boat? That's a big motor for this little boat, but I've seen guys do it before, so why can't I? It's a 2-cylinder. Not that it matters. I could lift it by myself, but I was using the jack under the on the bottom and just jacked it up and set it down. The thickness of the transom, you know, maybe I could put another piece of plywood in because I have enough room on both sides of this to tighten it more. Like what I'm saying is I could probably fit another 3/4 of an inch piece of plywood if I wanted to on the back of the whole boat. I don't know if I should do that or not. As far as the flex is concerned, you know, like I'm trying to lift up on it here and I'm watching it. That's just its plane and its perch, but pretty much this was moving a little bit, you know. I don't think it's gonna, I know it's not gonna crack off the way that LVL was gonna. That's a dense piece of wood. There's no knots in it. I had a clearance a little bit for these fins, for these gussets, I should say. And I put all silicone back there just to adhere everything nicely. So there's no water coming in, no squeaks, and give it some more stability just in case one of these bolts, a couple of them loosen up and shrink and I don't notice it. Maybe it'll have a little bit of grip. That's what I got. That's what I'm looking at. You guys let me know if this is a complete disaster or if you think it's a cool rig. The idea is that I want to be able to go down on the lake, have some fun, and only have like maybe $500 in this whole thing. I mean, $100 for the trailer, $100 for the boat, $100 for the paint. So that's $300. $100 for the motor, it's $4. So if we're at $500, maybe for the cables and the controls, this might be a $500 rig.